Shattered Dawn is for mature audiences only. Listener discretion is advised.
Hi everyone, I'm Jacob, and I play Drenerith Brazenstone, the half-elf, half-dragon rogue.
Hi, I'm Dave. I play Eddie Vale, half fawn, half to be determined brawler.
Hi, I'm Morgan, and I play Dizzy Brazenstone, the incredibly charming bard.
Hi, my name is Kristen, and I play Madame Kianthi Griana Bakken, a Moon Witch elf.
And now, I would like everyone to go around and introduce themselves, because we need to have an updated version for everyone.
My name is Blimbo, and I play Blimbo.
Round of applause for Blimbo.
Thank you. Thank you. I'm Morgan. I play Dizzy Brazenstone. I fucked up. Jacob, you go first. Cut this out. Cut this out in post. Fuck it. We'll do it live.
Hi, I'm Jacob, and I play Drenerith Brazenstone, the half-elf, half-dragon rogue.
Damn, man.
Wow, hold on. Have you listened to yourself so many times to be able to put it exactly as you say it?
Yes.
Huh. Well, kudos to you.
Thank you.
Goddamn, dude. Goddamn.
We got two more.
Dagger hurt. Hi, I'm Morgan, and I play Dizzy Brazenstone, the other brother and bar extraordinaire.
Hello, I'm Kristen. I play Madame Kianthi Griana Bakken, or Madame Key for short.
Bakken?
Yeah.
Yeah, Bakken.
Oh.
Yeah, it's always been.
You didn't know my last name?
Like that? Like Bakken? Like it's chicken Bakken?
Baukin.
Bauk. Yeah, like a chicken block.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
No, I never knew that. Huh. Damn.
And I am Brian, and I am your dungeon master tonight. Here we are with all
Just
of these
tonight?
wonderful players. Just tonight, only tonight. We'll have a new DM next week, and
Okay.
we'll just keep rotating between all of us here, and we'll each keep taking turns playing DMs and players.
Some people do that.
So we take
people do
over the
that.
character.
I just play the character that takes over for DM. Oh, that'd
Yeah.
be awful. That'd be so awful.
That'd be wild.
Why?
And we just keep rotating, so whoever's DM next, that one takes over their character.
You will be.
Yeah.
You will
Exactly.
Everyone will be able to put this entire show on by themselves. No, I'm kidding. Everyone will know exactly how to be each
Morgan,
other.
we already discussed that once you start editing, you're just going to rewrite everyone's voice lines with your voice.
Just rewrite the whole fucking show.
Just so that
The
next
Morgan-
episode goes out. Welcome
the
to the
Morgan-
Morgan Show.
The Morgan edit.
That's definitely a Patreon exclusive, but
You want to hear the whole of this episode with just my voice? I can do them all.
It's one of those goofy toy pianos that go ding, 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 in the back. We were living in a big circle, and it was huge.
in a van down by the river.
35 years old.
Years ago.
I am divorced, and I live in a van down by the river.
By the river.
All right, so who would like to do a recap of last session to gain yourself 2 hope?
2 whole hope.
I'll take a stab at it, because I always need hope. Last time on Shattered Dawn, the party did a shopping spree inside of the Canvas Exchange. There, they questioned many interesting characters throughout the Canvas Exchange about the mysterious sabotage that took place the day before at the docks.
Otis Quest. Name 2 of those vendors,
Oh god.
and you get a bonus hope.
There was Keelan.
There was
Keelan the fence.
water guy.
Let's see. Hold on.
Christ, what was the other guy?
Keelan the. Oh god, I don't think I wrote their names out. Yeah, there's Keelan the fence. That's the black market dude.
I know you did. That's why I asked.
Who's the healer? Who's the doctor?
Let's see. I've
Who are
got
the doctor?
Suture, Malus. No, that's not right. God, hold on. I might have Smuggler's Tunnel. Flint.
Watermelon. Fantastic Four.
No.
Ah, damn.
Fathom. He's a Tidekin bard. Nope, that's the wrong place.
Fathom. That's
Nope, that's the wrong place.
No.
Yeah, I've got one of them. Yeah, Keelan the fence.
you-
This is just Brian's way of tricking us to write everything he says down. Don't fall into it. Rise above. Stand
Okay.
firm.
Well, to let you know, you guys met Torvin Two Fingers,
Oh, motherfucker.
You met Keelan the Fence. Dr. Velem. You guys
Velem
met
more
Old
like
Barnes, the
Velem.
overly muscular orc.
Damn it! I have Old Barnes written down.
Why was he overly muscular? Brian, I feel like that counts. I
have it written down. Old Barnes
He
place.
had it
that was
written
the.
down. That counts.
I had it written down. I didn't connect that was a person's name.
As Dungeon Masters, we both know how fucking rare that is, that somebody will actually write a person's name down.
When I'm a player, I do that because I know
No.
it does come up in questions.
No.
Especially when people
Don't
are
say
just
that.
like, hey, so this minor villain that's popping up now is doing this. And you're like, what did he do? Anyway, continue your
We don't
recap.
write.
Yes.
We don't write notes.
So
We just access our memory.
Dizzy bought a gun. Everybody run. We gained the information that the person of interest in this sabotage, the possible saboteur, is a 5'6" tall, red-haired man with green eyes wearing a black cloak that was full of these weird white symbols. And he has size 10.5 boots. He purchased
You
like a
write
bunch
down
of
that
salt. Yeah, I did. So do I get that extra hope or what?
note. No. No.
Okay. And there were
Your
12
bonus
cloaked
quest.
figures that carried a giant beam. They had to carry it in half because it wouldn't fit into the tunnels that they were attempting to go into. So we rested and then decided to chase them down to try to find them.
As you have completed the recap, you gain the 2 hope, as promised.
Woohoo!
Now, as you guys continue forward, down, let me change music.
Oh yeah, the guy also wanted weights for his boots.
Yeah, there was these little tidbits here and there. I wonder what they were all about.
Well, I guess we'll find out. This time.
As you guys enter, going on a fool's errand into the forgotten bowels of this rotting metropolis, where the stone gives way to a sickening, frictionless sheen. A mirror of unnatural black ice coats the corridor ahead, slick with the stagnant sweat of the river. One wrong step here, and it will send you unwarily sliding into the jagged rebar below. You have reached the first trap within this area. I hope you guys can see the scene.
Yes, I can see the scene.
Okay. Tell me, how do you wish to proceed through this trap? As you know, this path is very slippery, and you're trying to make it to the other side, but there's spiked rebar. There's danger here.
We avoid the danger, DM.
How do you go about doing so? Describe to me.
So the first thing I want to do is I want to pull out my pony keg of black powder, and I'm kidding. Is there?
I immediately take aim at it.
Is there something up overhead that we could hook a grappling hook onto?
The cavern itself has bioluminescent mushrooms and crystals that light up the area, but it doesn't look like there's anything sturdy for you to hook onto.
Okay. And how wide
Okay.
or far across is this pitfall?
The pitfall itself, looks to be at the very end, like you're trying to aim yourself down this slide, the slippery slope, trying to aim for a specific path. If you miss this path, you fall into the pit.
Okay.
The path itself is maybe about 2.5 feet wide, 3 feet wide.
So in theory, we could walk on the path slowly and not fall in, but if we slip, we might fall in.
What do you wish to proceed?
I'm gonna lay down on my belly, and using my crowbar, I'm gonna like use it like a pick. And I'm gonna like pick into the ice and like kind of slowly pull myself forward so that I don't gain too much momentum, and I can kind of control myself left to right.
Well, okay then. Give me a strength to control yourself moving downward.
Wouldn't finesse be control?
Finesse ends up being with using your fingers. You are trying to physically force yourself using your arm strength to aim for that location.
Okay.
I'm just gonna let you groundwalkers try to figure it out before I fly over there.
It's
16.
Hey, come on, that's not a bad roll.
Yeah.
That is fantastic. Drenrith, you make it across. Describe to me. How does it look to the rest?
So it looks kind of weird because, like I said, I get down on my stomach and I splay out, so I'm prone. And then using the crowbar, like the bent end of the crowbar, I kind of like stick it into the ice and then very carefully like pull forward. And if I kind of like slip one direction, I take the other end and I like jab it and push away from the from this hole that's right there and just kind of steer myself until I get to the end of the ice where this path picks up.
Okay. And the path here is solid stone. There is no slick sheen of ice. You're able to walk carefully without any issue. How about the other two?
I just want to slide like a badass to the stone path. Now that I know where Dreno's standing is solid.
Okay. You want to try to slide down? Are you staying upright?
Yeah, I'm gonna stay a little bit low, but a little haunched. But I'll slide down on my feet like a total badass.
Okay, give me an agility since you're using your legs to do so.
Pearl Jam starts playing in the background.
Even flow, ba-da-ba. It's a 16 with hope. Or sorry, what is that? 17?
18.
Oh, it's an 18 with hope. I'm blind.
Easy enough, Dizzy. Describe to me how you surf down this slide.
You guys have seen Dizzy move himself around with the wind plenty of times. It's a little bit like that. Just some kind of random breeze comes out of nowhere from the cave. Just keeps me right on center. And I just do it gracefully as hell.
And Madam Key, the boys have left you.
I got my eye on her.
I'm going to kind of do a mix between the two.
Oh,
I'm not going to belly flop, per se, but I'm also not going to be on my feet. So remember when we were younger and we used to go sledding down the hill, how we would sit in the sled and then use our hands to kind of turn ourselves?
Yeah.
I'm going to do that, but I'm going to have daggers in each hand. That way, if I have to like slam into the ice or whatever, I can.
All right. So since
yourself? Yeah.
I guess since you're using your arms, it would be more of a strength. But because you're also going between the... Yeah, I'm going to have to go with strength since you're using your arms to really guide you. Yeah.
I'm watching her.
Dice down.
If anything goes belly up, I'll do the thing.
Jacob, you're supposed to help her. She can't pick up heavy things.
Yeah, Jacob, what the hell?
Sorry, I was throwing things. I'm sorry.
That includes...
She got it.
Never mind. Yeah.
Dice. I would like to add, though, that when Dreno went across, it was painfully slow.
When Dizzy went across, it was not.
Yeah, like in the time it's gonna take Madame Key and Dizzy to get across, Dreno would still be working his way, even though he went first.
I was gonna say, if I probably would have waited for you to cross, and then for
They
style
sounded like
points,
they waited.
I slide up right in front of you.
Yeah, no. They waited for me to finish, but like in the time it's gonna take them to do it, I would have still been working on it. So like that's how long of a span of time.
Oh, jeez. So we just like blew right by you. No.
No. Yeah, you guys waited on me, but
Yeah.
We would have.
But we're just like tapping our feet impatiently.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Let's see. 9 and 8. That's 17 minus 1, 16 with hope.
16 with hope. Perfect. Describe how you make it across.
Oh, it's not as fast as Dizzy went across, but it's definitely not as slow as Dreno. I just kind of like lift my skirts and sit down and kind of tuck them around me, and then kind of give myself a little push and just start sliding. And then if I start getting off course, I just kind of put one of the daggers down and drag it to kind of steer myself back on course.
All right. You all make it across, and you continue further down the path, trying to hunt down this man who Madam Key said stole her money. Or this man that you've been trying to see, who's been the cause of all the issues. The path here, after about 10 minutes, begins to narrow. You start to notice rusted ribs of this ancient subterranean aqueduct. The supports and the brass here seem to be buckling under an immense crushing weight. The metal here is shrieking in agony. It is threatening to collapse and grind bone to dust with every passing second. This tunnel will not stay here for very long. What are you all doing?
I think I see now why they wanted the arch. So the tunnel is collapsing and we've got to get through it?
If you want to chase down the man.
Oh boy.
Balls.
I think I'm just gonna run.
Okay,
Yeah.
agility.
I guess so. I mean, what else can we fucking do, really?
Madam Key, are you going to run?
Well,
Unless Madam Key has something up her sleeve that moves boulders. Which she might. Well, maybe she do.
I have a tarp. No.
Okay. Let's get to work, team. Load up the tarp. Move that rock.
We've got the boat. Also, Brian, I rolled a 10 with hope.
Okay. I'll get to it in a second.
Yeah, I think I'm just going to run too.
Okay.
Yeah, it's time to run.
Give me an agility. Everyone, agility.
19 with hope.
Okay.
Okay, here we go. Got a +1 to agility. This could go my way. Uh-oh.
Okay. Very well.
That's a 12 with fear.
So, describe to me, Madam Key, how you're able to perfectly clear this collapsing rock, the stone, the brass, the ribs, the metal, how are you getting by everything, while the other two fall just barely behind you?
So Madame Key is fast as fuck. And, she doesn't like to run because it's not very ladylike. But when she needs to, she can heft up her skirts and give a good old sprint. So she does this with, like, high school track star agility, like jumping over these rocks like hurdles and just booking ass all the way through the end. She don't want to be squished.
Madam Key, you make it all the way through, and you look behind you, and you see that the ancient metal groans its final warning before the ceiling violently buckles beneath the city's impossible weight. A shower of jagged brass and crushing stone rains down, battering Dreno's and Dizzy's shoulders, and driving them to their knees in what appears to be suffocating dust. Both of them appear bruised and battered, and they drag themselves out of the collapsing throat of this tunnel, where the rubble has just settled. Their bodies are aching from the earth's malice. Dizzy, Dreno, you guys can either mark a hit point or mark a stress. It is your pick. After the tunnel has settled, you can look behind and you see that there is a small area that you can squeeze your way back in. The path was not completely blocked from the way that the rubble settled.
Oh, I'll take a hit point.
Well, that was a close one.
Oh, that sucked.
Well, I guess we should continue forward.
You guys progress forward. The subterranean cavern of stone starts to become slick. Not in an ice sense. You start to see moss, mold. You start to see vegetation of different types. Until you reach a low hollow. Here, there is heavy, suffocating miasma. The air itself tastes of decay. You see there are pockets of highly volatile swamp gas that pool heavily against the floor here. And it seems like they're all waiting for one careless spark.
I put my gas mask on.
I also put my gas mask on.
This area
Because why the hell not, right?
Yeah, why the hell not? This
I
area
also
is
pull out my
definitely-
gun. I'm kidding.
This area is definitely more swamp-like. There are some dead trees down here, which is quite odd to be in a subterranean cavern.
No, I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pull out this sparking glow stick and I'm gonna ignite it.
Bro, that's probably a shit idea.
Don't do that. Don't you dare do that.
I'm kidding, but we should really proceed with caution as we make our way through here.
Yeah.
The glow stick does not have any sparking. That's the point of the glow stick.
Oh yeah, good point.
Oh, okay. Well,
That's why I'm
I'll
confused
pull
why you
out
said
my
sparking.
tinder box.
It's a literal glow stick.
So-
You crack it and shake it, man.
okay. The picture is like
Jacob
almost
said
looks like a torch.
Jacob
so-
said sparking, didn't he?
He said sparking,
As soon as
but
he
it's
said
not sparking.
spark
He
up,
did.
as soon as he said spark up, that immediately triggered the don't do that.
Yeah, that triggered for both of you. That's why I'm clarifying now. It's not sparking.
Okay, cool.
It's literally a glow stick. You crack it, shake it, it lights up.
That's good.
Hey, Dreno's knowledge is a +0. Okay, so is my instinct. All right.
Swear, mate, you're gonna get us killed.
I never said I was the brightest bulb in the drawer, but
So both Madam Key and Dizzy are able to see you take out this glow stick, which is just a plastic cylinder with this chemical reaction that you would have to break and shake for it to glow.
All right. Hey, fair enough. As long as it's not an explosion.
Is it dark in here?
no, there's bioluminescent mushrooms and stuff. I was just being an ass by like saying I was gonna spark it
Oh.
and blow us to hell.
But
I pull out my gun.
anyways?
I think it was dark.
I pull out my gun anyways.
Do we? I'm not gonna crack the glow stick, but so the picture that you're showing us? Excuse me. There's like a tunnel on the other side. Is that like? Is there a path that leads to that safely?
A tunnel within a tunnel.
Well, you're just trying to be cautious as you're going through. Tell me, how do you wish to proceed with these pools of highly volatile gas that is bubbling from the swamp? You don't exactly know the locations of these pools. So how would you proceed without stepping
Like to
on them?
not touch. Would like to just not step on them, Dungeon Master. Okay, thanks.
Okay, then you can give me a chance to perceive. Give me an instinct.
Okay, let's start there. Let's start there and work our way. An instinct. Yep.
Yes?
Here we go. Wow. Yeah.
You begin
Very
to
good at
start
those.
moving. You start to get closer and closer, and since Madam Key has the highest instinct, she will notice one of these pockets that you're about to step on.
I'm gonna like right before he puts his foot down, I'm gonna grab his shoulders and like yank him back.
Ah. No, thank
Dude, watch your step.
you, Kate.
Show you guys a practice of position. Let's go there.
We are so small.
This will be your destination.
Madame Key would possibly like to,
Like sense or perceive or navigate like the way she needs to go.
Okay? That is more than easy enough for you to do with an instinct.
oh my god, I keep flinging my dice.
Baby, do you want a bigger tray?
No. No, the dice just keep whacking off each other, so I have to just roll one at a time.
Oh, they keep whacking each other off.
Yeah, they
God.
do.
Oh my god.
Dirty,
This is
dirty dice.
hi.
Lord.
Okay, let's try this again.
Again, I mentioned Shattered Dawn is for mature audiences only.
Let's see. 10 and
Unfortunately,
11, that is 21 plus 2,
the actors-
23 with hope.
anymore.
The actors within no, not so much.
You said 21 with what?
23 with hope.
23 with hope. God damn. Okay, so Madam Key, as before, especially with Dizzy almost stepping in one, and you recognizing these pools, you're able to safely navigate the brothers and yourself all the way to the cave. And you guys descend further down.
Yay, I did it.
The shop. And we don't die after all.
As you guys continue forward with the path, you keep getting in the grassy area, the moss, the swamps, leaves your senses, and you get into this next area. But the path ahead of you crumbles into a jagged, bottomless maw. You hear violent shrieking of updraft winds that scream within this black abyss below. They seem to tear at your garments with invisible claws. And to leap across this gaping maw is to gamble your life against the hungry winds of this deep abyss.
Well, that's scary.
Brian, why are you
And the only way across, like, the only way to get to where we need to go is to jump across?
Somehow.
Like, there's no outer perimeter?
You guys can be creative.
It's like some made in abyss type shit, dude. Just keep getting deeper and it's just getting more dangerous.
It kind of looks like that there's a little bit of a ledge over here to our right. And if we were to try to get over there a little bit away from the wind, we might be able to skirt along the edge, as it were. It's also narrower and a little bit less of a jump.
Dizzy's just gonna fiddle with his loot until y'all figure out how you want to go, because he already knows how he wants to go.
I've also got another idea. Dizzy,
Yeah. What's up, mate?
you're one with the wind. So perhaps
Listen, a gentleman never kisses and tells, but you know.
well, hypothetically speaking, if I were to give you one end of a rope and you were to blast yourself to the other side over here,
He just kind of
you could-
he just kind of gives you a, you know, oh please kind of look, and then he just puts his hand out for the rope.
so then I could take the rope and, you know, put a spike in the ground here, and you could put one in the ground on the other side, and we could use the rope to, like, climb across. Not tightrope walking, that's beyond me.
He'll take the rope, and I'm gonna cast Gale Force and just hop over to the other side.
Okay. You could forego the rule of trying to jump with that.
Nice.
And I've got the other end of the rope. He's got the one end, I've got the other end. And then I'm gonna, like...
I'll tie it off to a stalagmite.
Well, I would have sent you over with a spike as well, because I've got 16 spikes in my pack.
Oh, you have some pitons?
I've got some pitons.
Great. How do I strike it into the earth?
With your head.
Let's see here. I've got...
Shoot it with your pistol.
So, I'll send you over with my crowbar, and I'll use another iron spike to beat this one into the ground. And, like, you know, I'll explain. You know, it needs to be, like, angled a little bit away from where you're working.
I'm reminded of that Kids Next Door episode where number 4 is just like, number 1, do I use the Pound-O-Matic 5000 hammer to put this nail in, or do I just bash it with this brick? Should I use the hammer or the
I
brick?
haven't seen that.
Should I use my sword?
Seen that forever.
So yeah, I fasten it to the ground with this piton.
Okay, give me a strength. See how well you can fasten.
Oh God, why does it have to be strength? I would say
Because you are trying to drive a nail into stone using another nail.
Fair enough. I'd like to say that you know, fastening ropes and stuff to, like, tie off for climbing or whatever would be like a skill that I would do in the dark.
Oh my fucking lord!
That I
is
would
such a
already give to you. You're good enough at that stuff. That's why you're rolling to put your piton in to see if it will hold or if it will snap off.
I was trying to use
Master,
my
I'm just gonna
experience.
tie mine off. I'm not gonna do this weird.
Yeah,
stuff.
you've tied plenty of things off. You're fine.
Thank you.
17 with hope.
need to bash a piton in with a fucking crowbar.
Okay, so it takes a while. Madam Key, you're waiting there, watching as Dreno is taking one piton and another and hitting it repeatedly, ting 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 ting, until eventually he thinks it's completely in and he ties it off.
Oh boy.
How do you guys?
He
wish to
thinks
proceed?
it's
You know?
completely in, or is it completely in?
I will not clarify.
Ugh.
Make a perception roll. No, make a perception roll. You look at that. Investigate that shit. Peer review his work.
Instinct or knowledge if
sloppy.
you don't trust
That's-
Dreno.
Lap Dreno across the
Damn.
face.
Okay, see, it's not me not trusting Dreno, it's me not trusting his handiwork.
Wow.
Because we've seen the work he's done.
Wow.
Real.
Wow.
Might I remind you about what happened with the unicorn?
What unicorn?
Oh yeah, he doesn't have his memory of it.
Never mind. Just get the hell over here.
You know, everyone keeps asking me or like trying to remind me about this unicorn that I allegedly had something to do. You know what? I'm gonna cook something up now with the unicorn just to spite you all.
Yeah, sure you will, mate. And I've had the clap. Yeah, all right. Yeah, sure.
You did once.
What? No.
I'm not imagining that, right? Madame Key, he said very specifically, I had the clap and it was terrible.
Dizzy starts
I'm not going to get into this conversation.
Dizzy starts to sweat for unknown reasons.
Dom Key's going to go inspect the rope.
1,000 yard
Instinct or
stare.
knowledge,
Like, why?
whichever you prefer.
What's wrong with me?
What'd you say?
Instinct
Down
or
my
knowledge,
hands.
whichever you'd prefer.
Instinct or knowledge? 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 18, 19, 20, 21. With
shit,
hope.
21.
Easy enough.
on, man.
You see that his handiwork is fantastic. It will hold.
Oh.
And you even take the time to look over at Dizzy, even though it's a distance. Both of the Brazenstone brothers have decent handiwork when it comes to things of criminal nature, like sneaking across moats and areas to get into high places to get some decent goods.
Yeah, Fifi likes my time.
Madame Key's going to look at them and just kind of give like a motherly approving nod and just be like, good work, boys.
I don't know why you ever doubted me.
Yeah, Fifi likes my tying skills real good.
I did not need to know that.
That's-
Dizzy, thank you.
I feel like you do,
are you
considering your position as a boss. Never mind, I'm sorry.
Don't tell her how to do her job.
I'm not.
Madame Key's gonna start walking across this rope.
Okay, it's a tightrope.
Fancy.
You can give me a finesse as you're trying to balance your way across. A delicate procedure. Or if you have something fancy to make this easier,
8,
or
9,
by
10,
test.
11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, plus 1, 19 with hope.
Okay, Madam Key, you walk across. Delicate, proper. Dreno, you're the only one left.
Okay, so this was actually something that I learned in the Marine Corps. But so what Dreno's going to do is he's going to lay down on his stomach on top of the rope, and he's going to
Take out this small cardboard box, open it up with the multicolored candies.
Yes.
Long, thin shafts, usually used by kids, but hey, it's delicious.
And nutritious. But yeah, so I'm going to lay down. I'm going to kind of like, you have like one leg kind of like cocked up underneath the rope. So the rope is like sitting at your knee, and then you're just going to very carefully and slowly put your hands out and like pull yourself along the rope. And if you slip and lose your balance and fall, your hands should be tight enough to catch you, and then that knee will keep your lower half from falling down, and then you having to like bring your upper half back up to get back on the rope. So your knee is kind of like an extra anchor. And I'm just gonna try to shimmy my way across the rope as carefully and slowly as possible.
Okay. You can give me either strength or finesse. I will allow for either.
I'm gonna go finesse.
I would say Jacob may know how to do this, but does Dreno know how to do it?
Again, we've already established that I'm good at like getting into places and using rope and climbing and things like that because I'm a criminal.
He's a bad boy.
That's dude, I thought that was a crit for a second. It's a 17 with hope.
Easy enough for you to make it across. You guys all continue across. And since you're on this side, you don't have to worry about the winds whipping you around. And with that, we're going to take a quick little break.
Okay.
You guys are able to make it across. The wind, the howling, the abyss behind you. The cavern starts to become less natural and more constructed. It appears to be more like a dungeon. There's nice stone walls built, but in between these walls, as you go deeper and deeper, you notice that there are a few lanterns here. They are, or I should say they were. You see that there are burnt out candles in each one of these lanterns, and you keep going through this darkened space, and eventually you start to see a sickly light in the distance, and it is the only path forward. You get a little closer, and then your noses get hit by this sweet, perfume that assaults your senses. It is masking the scent of anything else here. And you notice within the stonework of the walls, there are these translucent-looking vines that seem to be growing and moving. Their pale blooms are glowing with a sinister allure. To breathe in deep here is to surrender your mind to the creeping lethargy of the earth. How do you guys wish to proceed?
I put my gas mask on again.
Took mine off.
Oh yeah, I never took mine off. Yeah, it's still on.
I get the feeling that if we breathe these things in, we might fall asleep or whatever, get poisoned or turn into zombies or maybe X-Men. Oh, maybe we should breathe this in. Is that a satchel I see? Is that a satchel I see up ahead? Game Master, is there things to be holding in this room?
I don't know. You told me?
Yes, there's a satchel up ahead. I'm gonna go try to get close and carefully take a peek.
Dungeon Master, there are 2 satchels ahead. Which one's
Okay.
the real one?
That's the
Dungeon
trick.
Master, there are 7 satchels ahead. No.
Oh!
Okay. So, Dreno, you get closer and closer, and the
That's a lot of
satchel
dead
seems to
bodies.
be multiplying. What is going
God.
on here?
I'm kidding. I rolled a
Oh,
1d7
no.
because Kristen said there was
Oh
7
no,
satchels.
the Dungeon Master's using our psychopathy against us. We're fucked.
The one satchel has become 4, has become 7. There's more of them. You start to get closer, and it may not be the perfume itself. It may be a visual, hypnotic glare that is causing you. Give me an instinct reaction roll.
Everybody or just him?
This is what happens when we fuck around.
Just him, the greedy
We
one.
find out. Oh no. Our lunacy is going to cause him
That's a 14.
immense pain.
Okay. The cavern itself begins to twist into a nightmare of writhing shadows and forgotten regrets. You have this panic that seizes your mind. You start to thrash around. You start to claw desperately at your own skin. The other 2 start to see you physically start to rip yourself, digging your nails into your own skin, trying to peel off your own body. Dizzy,
No, that's not cool.
P, what are you doing?
Madame Key is gonna pull out a set of mittens that you put on babies so they don't claw their own faces when they're sleeping. And just
Why are you making this longer than it needs to be?
I'd stare at my own hands, which have become freakishly realistic all of a sudden. Whoa! Holy
And then they change into a low poly. And then they become 8-bit.
and then 16-bit.
Is this the end of us? Is this how we die?
I'm just gonna grab both of their hands and just walk through.
Okay, be
You're just
careful,
gonna walk through.
mines.
Okay.
Mines
P,
are really
give me an
sharp.
Instinct
Watch out.
reaction roll.
Those
Me?
watch out for those
Instinct
sharp
reaction?
polygons.
Yes.
Okay, hold on.
As you were just going to
Mines.
power through this.
It burns.
Oh my hands.
Oh, the flesh, it
Oh
burns.
my hands.
There's
I'll
more.
never play the loot again.
I need
I'm
more.
fucked. Oh no.
So I
jeez.
still do my ad, but I don't say whether it's hope or
Yes.
fear.
Sun goddess.
Yes.
Okay,
Sun
so-
goddess,
Just need
I'm
the total.
fucked.
11
Oh,
and
God.
7 plus 2.
18, that's 20, that's more than enough.
Okay.
So Key, the smell itself for these plants, you know these. They're a delicacy, a very expensive spice. And the way that they're handled is the smell themselves, the reason why they're so expensive is the smell itself is perfectly harmless. It is the vision, the sight, the thing of looking at them that causes these hallucinogens to release within the mind and cause the mind to twist, distort, and change. You know that this plant uses that smell as nothing more as a distraction to let people let their guard down. Oh, I no longer smell
Yes,
it.
back in
I'm
the
no longer
70s, I used to
danger.
use these quite often.
I don't know what the 70s
Far
are. 'cause
out,
I have not
man.
established a calendar for this campaign. But
I
hey,
know you haven't.
Fuck.
That's why I said it.
That's 170. The year 170.
fair enough. Dreno, since you were the one most heavily influenced by this, you need to mark 1 stress. You guys come to from your nightmares. your mind a little more scarred than what it was.
Why am I bleeding all of a sudden?
Oh, look, mine's
you
back to
remember.
normal.
You didn't forget. You remember clearly why you were trying to dig your skin off.
Oh.
And why was that, Dreno? What was beneath your skin you wanted gone?
Oh.
Unicorns.
The tree.
There was a skeleton inside me. I could feel him.
I think for
God.
Dreno, it would probably be bloodstains. Not necessarily from, like, killing people,
Yeah, duh, that's where your blood is, dude.
but, like, just, like, people that died from his schemes, you know? Like, he got people involved in stuff, and they died because of his scheming, and that blood is on his hands.
All right. And Dizzy, although you weren't really affected by that, was there something that got twisted in your mind from just the moment that you dealt with these? That moment of
yeah.
a twisted nightmare?
Maybe I would. Maybe I was. I was worried. You know, I use my hands to make music and to make love and to do all these other things, and my hands are starting to fuck up. Then what good am I? You know, I use my hands to fire my gun. If I can't use my hands, what? I'm useless.
Very well. Now, Key, you were never affected by these flowers, so you trudge on, dragging the two until you are a safe distance from these flowers. Is there anything going through your mind at this point?
My compatriots are morons. La 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 dee.
Kind of, yeah. Just like a exasperated sigh of just like, oh my god, I'm still dragging them through all this bullshit.
And at last,
But at the same time being like, yeah, okay, I can see why they were affected by it.
whether guided by fate, destiny, or just pure luck, you guys reach the culmination of this wretched descent. A monolithic slab of black iron blocks that seem to
The monolith.
keep you from going forward. They are featureless, save for a cluster of jagged, frostbitten runes on the front of them. There is no lock to pick, there is no handle to turn. It waits in absolute silence, eager to punish those who do not know the secret song of the dark.
It's the freaking monolith. It's the goddamn wishmaker.
We know what those runes mean. Like, have we ever seen them before?
Knowledge.
I was gonna say, I'd like to try to
Can
figure
I
out what they
read
mean.
runes?
If you believe
Read
your character
runic.
would reasonably know runic. If you reasonably believe that your character would have studied runes, you may roll a knowledge.
I mean, I've lived outside. There's probably more runes out there. But I'm really
Well-
dumb, so...
You see,
I believe Madame Key would know a bunch of different languages just based off of the clientele that comes to the Secret Admirer. She kind of has to know how to interact with these people. She might not be like super proficient, but she's probably seen correspondence or like requests that come through in the language.
All right. Well, you can make that roll if you believe it.
and you see, I know a guy who taught me a few things about runes, because you know I sometimes steal things that are of value, that have I steal lots of things of value, but some of them have runes on them or whatnot, and you know try to decipher if like this is real or not depends on what's written on it. So I was taught a thing or two.
Okay, make sure you expend your hope for it.
It didn't roll the extra d6. Not that I think it's gonna make.
Why would you roll a
much of
d6?
difference. Because never mind.
So that is a 10 with fear. Do you interact with it in any way?
Well, of course, I've got to blow some of the snow off to try to like look at it better.
The door itself.
I rolled a 15 with hope.
Okay. Key. You get a second to save Dreno before the door attacks him.
I kind of just like whack his hand. Don't touch it.
Alright, fine. Actually, that's an A or an F. That's an A.
He's completely wrong.
Well, no, I was looking at the second word, based off of actual Elder Furthark. Let's see, that's a.
And Key, you said 15?
Yeah, with hope.
You're able to read this small monogram. Nah, I won't call it a monogram. A short saying on the door. The sun is a lie, and also the warmth it gives is a cage.
Well, I don't know what the hell that means.
What's it say?
But I mean, I do believe it, considering the moon goddess is the only one who is true and right. And I'll tell the boys what it says.
Dizzy, hearing these words, it resonates with you.
Hmm.
Why does it resonate with you?
Why does it resonate with me?
Why does it resonate with you?
Maybe I feel like probably when I was an outsider, we were told that on multiple occasions. Because there's no warmth on the outside. So why bother believing in something that's not real? Or is it just a fairy tale?
Told or sung?
Oh, sung. Oh, of course, sung. Absolutely sung.
You can roll a knowledge with advantage.
Oh, good, because I have a -1 to my knowledge. Because I'm a dummy. I'm a big dumb. I got this big dumb thing going on.
The sun is a lie, and the warmth it gives is...
Yeah, I'm a big dumb.
You remember that there was a song that tied to that specifically, but you don't remember the words exactly. You know, it was a 4-line small chant that was always sung out in the wastes.
Do I remember the chords? Do I remember the song, the melody? Do I remember any of that?
You remember a few things, but you may have to... You know what? I'll give you the song, but you'll fill in the blanks.
Okay.
See how well you do.
I squat my ass down and I start trying to pluck it out on my lute.
The sun is a lie. The warmth is a cage. The deep river grinds, which is the song of blank. We bleed in the frost, and also we blank to the bone. Open the black maw, which is mother's dark blank.
You said that to me. Please.
I sure can.
Thank you, wise and fair dungeon master. That's what
You're trying to name...
Dude, it's like ad-libs. Let's go, I'm ready.
Yeah.
The hot dog.
Hell yeah.
You have to fill in, and I'll give you this much. You know the last 3 words all rhyme.
So the last 3 words all rhyme.
So you're trying to rhyme with bone, but you're trying to figure out what word goes with to the bone.
Well, open the black maw, which is the mother's dark, home. Home.
Home?
It's gotta be home. The deep river grinds on, which is the song of the stone. The deep river grinds, which is the song of the stone. We bleed in the frost, and also we shiver to the bone. Shiver? Open the black maw, which is the mother's dark.
That might make sense. Shiver to the bone.
Home. Well, I pluck at my lute and I try to use those words. I try to use stone, shiver, and home.
So, with getting 2 of 3, you successfully complete the song. Though, as you're singing it, you feel like the 2 syllables of shiver was too long. Chill would have been enough.
Oh. Alright, yeah. Dizzy plays with that word for a few seconds. Shiver, no. Freeze, no. Chill.
Okay.
The deep river grinds, which is a song of the stone. We bleed in the frost, and also we chill to the bone. Open the black maw, which is the mother's dark home.
The runes light up, one by one, for each line that you sing, and the door slides open.
Oh, I've done it! Let's go!
Oh, look at that! You've opened the door.
Yeah, not the first thing my voice is opened, I'll tell you that right now. Come on, let's go. Pop my collar. Boom, boom.
As you enter into this subterranean cavern, you see something unexpected here. A cathedral in the center of a frozen underground lake. Its stones pulverized into dust by the ages. Above you stretches a gargantuan, rusted iron plate on the ceiling. It replaces this natural cavern completely. This seal, as those who are knowledgeable in books, know it as the Abyssal Seal, and has been holding back the crushing weight of the river gorge above. This is how they completed the circle. Before, the water would just rush below, into the caverns here, into the abyss. This plate keeps it so that it's all above ground. From where you stand, you see that there is a bridge. This bridge goes across to that cathedral. And on the exposed altar to the east, you see there is this grotesque, whirling contraption of brass and jagged black ice. It is belching a sickly blue mist above that seems to be the same kind of mist that you saw that ate away those iron chains. It is going to this iron plate above. Standing alone next to this contraption is a man named Elith. Hold on. Why do you guys know that name? Tell me, Dizzy. Who is Elith?
I run my hand over the name. Can't be. Not Elith. Dungeon Master, am I just making up some lore right now because I have something on my head?
Yes.
Okay, cool. Elith was the leader of the Outcasts, of the Outsiders. You might consider them like a shaman, if you're just, a little more superstitious. Maybe just like a leader of the Outsiders that I was a part of. They had, because I don't know if you had idea. They had the most knowledge, the most experience. They knew all the ways to survive. They knew all the places that were safe. They could tell you when the outside conditions were changing, when things weren't safe, where to go, where to hide, where to sleep, where to eat, where to take a shit. They knew everything, and they led the group that I was a part of out in the wastes, out in the cold.
Your eyes grow wide from shock, as you have seemed to have forgotten about him until now. How was he struck from your memory from this whole time? How could you forget his bright red hair, those piercing green eyes? But now that you see him, he's not standing in that ritual garb that he always wore, the jangling of bones. No, he's covered in black, tattered robes of a forgotten faith. His pale hands are working the levers of this machine. He does not reach for his cold staff next to him as you guys enter. He looks at you from across the bridge. He simply turns his whole body, and offering a chilling, welcoming smile amidst the suffocating cold here. You have not crossed the bridge yet, and you'll keep it that way. We can speak at length from the distance. I owe it to you. At least that much, Dizzy.
Elith, what are you doing here? What the hell is this?
You want to know what this is? It's simple. This is just merely the healing this city requires. It is the only way to stop that damned king. Don't you see it? Don't you feel it? That last city above is an open wound of shrieking metal and bleeding men. I am simply applying the bandage to stop the bleeding.
Don't understand. What are you trying to accomplish? What? Look, I hate the king as much as the next guy, but are you causing all those explosions, all that wreckage up top?
It was just merely perfecting the machine. Nothing more, nothing less. I mean, those people were already dead the moment they picked up a wrench for the king. I'm merely offering them a quieter grave than the churning maw of metal.
They're just trying to live. They're just trying to do what they can to survive. It's not their fault. It's not their fault that they have to do that.
But I tell you, greed is the truest religion in any place. You should be surprised on how quickly Darren Vex's crew would sell out the very air they'd breathe for a handful of tarnished coppers.
Dizzy's just shaking his head.
That is the pain. Sin breeds sin. We need to reset it. Tell me, do you want to save this city?
Of course I do.
Then our goals align.
Dizzy shakes his head. He says, No, what you're doing's wrong. This isn't right. You're not the group leader. You're not the elder. You're not the man I remember you used to be. Who are you?
And I remembered you to be smarter. The true dark will claim its own. It would always be there, waiting, patiently.
I pull my gun out and aim it at him.
You know, the thing about the guys topside, the ones that you murdered, they didn't really have much of a choice when it came down to survive, work, turn a wrench, make a few coppers, get their family where they needed to be. You, on the other hand, you did have a choice. I don't think you chose necessarily the right way. I'm not here to debate whether or not the sun goddess or the moon goddess is the right way to go, but I don't think destroying a city to save the city is the most logical of all decisions.
Well, travelers, it seems that negotiations have shattered. Be sure to count the shadows in this cavern, since you are standing in the throat of the abyss, surrounded by the truly faithful.
Thank you for joining us for another round here at the Groggy Donkey. Tune in next week to hear what happens next. And until we meet again, stay groggy, everyone.